Hi, welcome back everyone. My name is Nancy. I'm a nutritionist and a fitness enthusiast. And आज का हमारा टॉपिक है whether or not you should work out during your periods. ये क्वेश्चन जो है मुझे almost every second day I get it in my DMs on Instagram and Facebook, wherein people want to know, particularly females want to know whether they should work out during their periods or not. सो स्टडीज़ जो हैं सजेस्ट करती हैं कि एक्सरसाइज इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट फॉर फीमेल हेल्थ. टुडे अ लॉट ऑफ फीमेल हैव दिस इशू विच इज PCOS, PCOD, and it is a lifestyle related issue which can be easily resolved or at least reduced with the help of lifestyle change, introduction of exercise and healthy nutrition in their life. तो एक्सरसाइज जो है एक मेजर रोल प्ले करता है एक फीमेल की लाइफ में. And there have been studies which suggest that if you are working out regularly, then you can very easily predict the pain for your menstrual cycle, upcoming menstrual cycle. So अगर आप workout कर रहे हैं, you will be very easily able to understand when your periods are due, and there are more chances of you getting regular periods when you are exercising. Also, it has been shown in various studies that with exercise, you can very easily reduce the pain and symptoms that you receive during your menstrual cycle. So this is a very good news if you are somebody who is having painful periods, and if you are somebody who gets very major PMS symptoms during their periods. Exercise can certainly help you in reducing them and actually predicting when you are about to get down. आज का हमारा जो टॉपिक है वो बेसिकली रिवॉल्व करता है कि वेदर और नॉट यू शुड वर्क आउट ड्यूरिंग योर पीरियड्स. अब पीरियड्स के ड्यूरिंग क्या होता है, फर्स्ट आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू थ्रू दैट. हमारा फीमेल जो मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल है, इट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू टू पार्ट, follicular phase and luteal phase. The first 14 days come in follicular phase, and the second 14 days, that is a 28 day menstrual cycle का जो last 14 day का phase है, उसको हम ल्यूटल फेज कहते हैं, वेयर इन द सेल जो आपका एग है वो मेच्योर होता है, एंड इफ इट इज मेट विद द स्पर्म यू विल बिकम प्रेग्नेंट. इफ यू डू नॉट, देन यू आर गोइंग टू हैव योर नॉर्मल पीरियड, शेडिंग ऑफ योर यूट्रिन वॉल. So before I discuss anything else, I would like to tell you about estrogen and progesterone. These are the two sex hormones, female sex hormones or reproductive hormones that are required for maintaining various functions in our body. Here is a snippet of the study I read before making this video. In this study, it is shown that estrogen to progesterone concentration in the body will highly suggest how you feel and perform during your entire month. As you can see in this snippet of the study that I reviewed, the estrogen to progesterone ratio matter a lot in how you're going to perform throughout your month. The estrogen to progesterone ratio in the luteal phase in these studies reveal that endurance performance may only be improved in the middle luteal phase compared to the early follicular phase, when the estrogen to progesterone ratio is high in the mid luteal phase. Furthermore, in the late follicular phase, characterized by pre-ovulatory surge in estrogen and suppressed progesterone concentrations, tend to promote improved performance in a cycling time trial, and future studies should include this menstrual phase. Also, as you can see, menstrual phase variations in endurance performance may largely be a consequence of changes to the exercise metabolism, stimulated by the fluctuations in ovarian hormone concentration. And the literature suggests that estrogen may promote endurance performance by altering carbohydrate, fat, and protein metabolism, with progesterone often appearing to act antagonistically. As you can see from the study, that body is able to utilize energy more efficiently when it has higher levels of estrogen in comparison to higher level of progesterone, and it also suggests that the reason for which we feel lethargic, moody, studies ये भी suggest करती हैं कि अगर आप exercise करते हैं तो जो भी negative mood symptoms और depressive symptoms और sad symptoms आते हैं during PMS symptoms जो आप experience करते हैं during and before your periods, that can be relieved and reduced with exercise. So now we come to the point whether or not you should exercise during your periods. So everybody in this case is very different. Some people feel more energetic and they have less pain during their periods, and they are like working very fine, like they don't feel any difference between the time of their periods and otherwise, except for the fact that they are having their periods, and they are very easily able to accommodate workouts during that. Also, it is very specific to every individual. If you feel your periods are painful, then taking a walk, stretching yourself can be the best bet for you. If you do not feel any difference in your body, then you can go ahead and take your workout as it is. If you feel a little less on energy, if you do not have a very good mood that time, you can choose to do other activities like dancing that will help you, cheer up your mood, or maybe going for a walk or a swim or something that will make you happy. Even if you're not working out during your periods, it's not going to harm your body in any way or form. Now I want to bring into notice another point of view, wherein female who work really hard, intensive workouts, and have very low level of fats can actually miss their periods and may have absence of period during that process. So there are few people who have asked me this question: can working out make me lose my periods? No, you're not going to lose your period unless you are working extremely hard. You're not giving yourself enough nutrition, rest, and enough calories for your body to survive. And if your body fat percentage is not extremely low, like under 16%, then there will be no problem for you in getting your period regularly with the exercise. In fact, you're going to get them better only. So if somebody tells you should not work out during your periods, please listen to your body, what and how your body is feeling like, and every month can be different. It is actually very specific to an individual, and what you're doing throughout your month and how you're eating throughout your month, what kind of exercises, how active you are, how stressed, tired, and less sleep you have got in your entire month, your previous week, will highly reflect on your periods. So this you can actually take a note of. You can make notes of such thing like what you did a week before your periods, and then you can very easily compare every month how you were feeling in that time of your month. So this will also help you understand your body better and relate with your periods and reduce the symptoms that you experience during those days. So I hope this video was helpful for you. So until next time, bye bye. And also do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you're liking the information that I'm providing, and if you like me to keep doing this hard work for you. So do not forget to subscribe and also share it with your friends so that they can also use the information that I'm providing to their benefit. Bye.